It started with a fence, not a murder weapon. Just a wooden fence, barely 5 feet tall, sitting between two perfectly manicured suburban yards. But in the quiet neighborhood of Maplewood Lane, that fence would become the spark that ignited a deadly chain of events. One that left a man lying in his own backyard. And a community forever changed. Frank Dawson, 55 years old, HOA treasurer, a retired accountant, meticulous, a rule follower. He believes in order, his yard, spotless, every blade of grass, trimmed. But his reputation? Stubborn, sarcastic, not well liked by his neighbors. Linda Dawson, 52, Frank's wife. She tries to be friendly, keeps to herself. Often caught in the middle of Frank's arguments. Tom Miller, 47, neighbor. A mechanic, hands-on guy, rough edges, hates HOA rules. The fence in question belongs to him. Known for loud weekend parties, beer in hand, easy laugh until provoked. Sarah Miller, 44, Tom's wife, friendly, tries to smooth over Tom's conflicts, but fiercely loyal to him. And Detective Clara Hayes, 38, the lead investigator after the murder. Calm, analytical, knows how to get people talking. Maplewood Lane wasn't the kind of place you'd expect trouble. The houses looked like they'd been cut out of a real estate magazine. Lawns green, driveways clean, but beneath the surface, tensions were brewing. At an HOA meeting, Frank complains about Tom's fence being 2 inches taller than allowed. Tom brushes it off. "It's my yard, Frank. I'll build what I damn well please." Neighbors chuckle. But Frank doesn't. Small incidents begin to escalate. Frank reports Tom for leaving trash bins out overnight. Tom retaliates by revving his motorcycle late at night. Notes appear in mailboxes, mind your own business versus follow the rules. The week before the murder, things reached a boiling point. Monday, the HOA sends Tom an official notice to lower his fence. Fine, $200 a day until corrected. Tom rips the letter in half in front of Frank's mailbox. Wednesday, Linda hears shouting, Tom yelling, "You're gonna regret this, Frank." Frank responds coldly, "The rules are the rules." Friday night, a party at Tom's, loud music until 2 a.m. Frank calls the police. The officers leave with only a warning. Tom spots Frank watching from the window. Saturday evening, the air heavy with humidity and tension. A witness sees Frank in his yard at 8:45 p.m. pruning hedges near the fence. Tom walks out back, beer in hand. The argument begins. Frank says, "You have until Monday to fix that fence, or you'll be paying thousands." Tom replies, "You gonna take it down yourself? I'd like to see you try." The voices get louder. Neighbor Sarah Jenkins hears a loud crash, like wood breaking, then silence. 9:15 p.m. Linda comes outside looking for Frank. She finds him lying motionless on the grass, head bleeding. Police arrive. Tom claims Frank attacked him first, says Frank tripped and hit his head on the fence post. Detective Clara Hayes isn't buying it. The blood spatter pattern doesn't match a fall. The fence post has skin and hair on it from a forceful blow. Text messages recovered. Tom to a friend? "This fence war ends tonight," Linda's statement. Frank had been stressed, but never violent. Yes, he carried gardening shears that night, but no blood found on them. Sarah Miller's statement. She claims Tom was defending himself, but hesitates. When asked about bruises on her arm by the time the trial began, the neighborhood was split in two. The prosecution paints Tom as aggressive, vengeful, unable to control his temper. The defense argues Frank was a controlling bully who pushed Tom too far. The jury hears the 911 call. Tom's voice. He deserved it. Verdict. Tom Miller, guilty of second-degree murder, sentenced to 25 years in prison. Today, the fence still stands. Some say it's a reminder of the night Maplewood Lane lost its peace. Others see it as a warning that in this neighborhood, even the smallest disputes can turn deadly. If you think this was shocking, you haven't heard the worst of HOA stories. Subscribe now, because the next one might be even closer to home.